so we can't talk about what we were talking about.
We're just girls. I know what you're talking about. We're just girls.
We're just girls. We have conversations that we can't share online.
So, you know, some things just have to happen behind closed doors.
Truly. And no offense to listeners, we'd be fine with you hearing. Just people get violently demonetized if we were talking about what we were talking
Yeah, we just
about.
have to stay ad friendly.
Yeah, we got to take the advertisers into account. Besties. I hope you understand. Yeah. But welcome to She Knows It with
Alex
and Izzie. Today we're going to be talking about our childhood crushes and some of the bizarre ones, some of the just like that makes sense ones. And we want to know your guys' down in the comments as well. So let us know.
Yeah, so childhood crushes I think are from like the ages of like 7, 8 to like 13. Because that's kind of like when you start to like kind of crush on things, people, cartoon characters, if you will. So I feel like that's kind of like the age range of like to think in of like when you're thinking of like child crushes.
One of my
because okay, I have wild ones.
Yeah, we both have kind of been all over the place with our crushes and our tastes throughout time. I also like didn't know I was into girly pops for a while, and then I look back and go, oh, that was a crush. It was like, do you want to be her or do you want to freak her?
I have a lot of be hers when I was younger. Because the fashion, the clothes.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of be hers as well. But then I had some that were like, interesting. That's interesting. That's a little interesting. So would you like to start or do you want me to start?
I want you to start.
Okay, so the one that like immediately stood out to me, that was my first like obsession crush. Okay, like this was like my first obsession crush, like reading fan fiction, writing fan fiction.
Okay.
Like that kind of crush. It's so weirdly niche. I'll put photos of all of these on the screen so you guys can understand who we're talking about. If you guys don't know who we're referencing. And you might not even know who we're referencing with this one. Maybe you do. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know your knowledge on this. And if you don't know, then I will send you a photo of them.
Okay. Specifically,
so I was like 12, 13. Okay. And this is my first like obsession crush. And it was teenage Sam Drake from Uncharted 4.
Hey.
So specific.
Okay.
He rode a motorcycle. He was a little bad boy. He was a little bit of a thief. And I, to be fair, also had a little bit of crush on adult Sam Drake, but it was mainly towards kid Sam Drake. Not kid, but teen. I was also a young teen, so that's why. Nowadays,
more like range,
the older one is a dilf. Like he's a fine piece of man meat. I'm way too young for him still. He's like 40. But
I mean, we're like 20s.
We're getting
20
there.
Years. It's fine.
We're getting there. But like teenage Sam Drake, I think was like 17, and I was like 13, so I was like obsessed with him.
Yeah.
I wrote fan fiction. I read fan fiction. I would like fantasize. Thank you. I would fantasize about like.
Never got released.
Why though?
So good.
Why though?
Because it got leaked.
I know. According to her, it was like it was for like a movie. And that's why she didn't release it separately. And she was like, this isn't my music. It's like for a movie that I ended up not actually making the thing for. Regardless. I would fantasize about like this boy that did not exist. And so yeah, he was like my first like not my first, but my deepest obsession crush, I would say, was Sam Drake.
Okay.
Teenage Sam Drake from Uncharted 4. So specific. But you'll see a type for specifically my male type throughout this.
Huge type. Concerning type. Has not changed type.
It's tweaked though. Refined, some would say.
It is
like
refined.
Wine. It's still wine, but it just is a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah.
Is my first obsession crush. If you're done, then I'll go into it. Okay.
You're good.
My first obsession crush was I have an older brother, so obviously like whatever he was into, I was into by default. But I was also into it because like my dad he was huge on it. But specifically Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the TV series. My first obsession. I was maybe 8, 9. But like completely breezed past Anakin. I'm like, the fuck? You want me to like him? No.
Mm-mm.
No, I want that one. I want that one.
Hello there. I want that one.
And that was like, obviously, like, you know, as I got older, like Anakin became like he had his appeal to me, you know.
Oh yeah.
But always, forever, and always would be an Obi-Wan Kenobi girl. Even in the live action movies, Obi-Wan Kenobi girl.
Mm-hmm.
Always loved him.
I
always
love Obi-Wan. You know, I get it.
Yeah. And I really wasn't into fan fiction, but it definitely was like an obsession, a fixation of mine.
Oh yeah.
For a while. For a long while.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one, which I'll say because I don't have that much, I can't defend myself on it. I really can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really cannot defend myself. So like not one in particular, but any of the characters from Call of Duty that wear masks a lot. Just any of them. You're picking the litter at that point.
Yeah.
As long as they sounded nice.
The voices honestly mattered a lot to us.
Yeah. And that was maybe like 11, 12.
You know how many voice actors I've met recently through my Miami trip to conventions? You know how many voices I've heard that are crushes that I've had in the past voices? Yeah. I met Gojo's voice actor. Huh? I met Gojo.
I was never like a Gojo girl. I'm a
Gojo girl right now. I'm a Gojo girl. Currently.
I am a Toji girl. Always have been, always will. I don't care what he does. He's fine. Now that is a piece of man meat.
No, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. That's very fair. But that's obviously like Gojo wasn't a childhood crush, but like I also like the voice actor for adult Sam Drake. Mm. If I met his
backflipping.
Wait, it's Troy Baker, right? That's who plays Sam Drake? Hold on.
I'm not sure. I wasn't like too deep into it to like know voice actors back then.
It is Troy Baker. The same voice actor for like Joel in Last of Us, which I met Ellie's voice actor from The Last of Us. Because I met like the whole Critical Role cast, which Critical Role, like Laura and Travis, not me becoming like such a little internet horror real quick. Laura and Travis are really close friends with Troy and his wife, and so like it's very possible for like Troy Baker to just like be at a convention with these people or like in the same like realm as these people that I just recently met. And imagining meeting Sam Drake's voice actor. I met all these voice actors with my fiance, with the person I am enfianced to. Sam Drake still makes me giddy to this day. I think it's just like because I was so obsessed with him. Thinking back, I'm just like in love with this fake person.
Yep.
It's okay though. It's okay. I was a chronically online kid, and that's okay.
I was just a hopeless romantic. Like my little heart was falling in love with everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Which hasn't changed. But now I just put all my different crushes into one person. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, that was mine. Just basically anyone from any of the Call of Duty who wears a mask a lot. Like preferably don't take it off.
Understandable. Yeah.
But
we We do like masks here.
Yeah.
We do
Wear a
appreciate
big
a
mask.
mask.
Or like when I'm older, obviously it's like older crushes, right?
Yeah.
Like who was it? I think it's from Black Ops. I didn't play it, but I knew of it.
Oh, is it like the skull face guy?
Simon Riley.
Yeah.
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 And like I don't have to go into detail about it. He has an accent, he's
Ghost.
tall,
Yeah.
he's big, and
He's
wears
big. Without his mask, though, I'm sorry, fam.
Yeah,
Because
just
he's
keep
shown
my-
without his mask. I'm sorry. Keep the mask on. You're keeping the mask on in the bedroom. I'm
Oh,
sorry, Simon.
and then again, The Mandalorian. Din
Oh,
Djarin?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Daddy
Absolutely. Mask
Lorian.
on or off. On or off. At
Pedro
that point.
Pascal.
Yeah. Pedro
It's Pedro
Pascal.
Pascal.
But this is like older crushes. So back to the childhood crushes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was mine. Like that was the beginning, I think, of my mask thing.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Commander Rex.
Oh,
From the
okay.
Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
could see
I
that.
know they all look the same, but it was just personality.
Yeah.
But, like
Boobs or ass.
little 9-year-old
Personality.
me. Little 9-year-old me swooning.
Uh-huh.
Swooning.
I'm trying to think of some of like my like younger ones. Well, okay, when I was really young, I had a massive crush on Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Like that's the same type as the Sam Jake crush. So like there was a type for men specifically. For a while. Oh, I ask you this. I don't think either of us watched, so like this is kind of like the cusp or a little older. I think both of us watched Vampire Diaries a little bit later than like when it came out. I think we watched it like when we were like early teens, mid-teens.
I watched it like about like 14-ish around there.
Yeah. Who are you, Damon, Stefan, or Klaus girl? Because you gotta throw in Klaus in
You
there.
should know. You should know. What is my running type?
You're a Klaus girl, aren't you? You're a Klaus girl, yeah.
Unfortunately, I tried the Damon route. Trust me, I tried it.
I was a Damon girl.
And
I like Damon quite a bit.
It's just that little bit of spice that I didn't have. Yeah.
Oh, I will say, okay, so
you can choose.
what is that spice? I don't know. Oregano, maybe some cayenne. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe
Who
cinnamon.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably some cinnamon. Yeah. I had a crush. The whole premise of this episode. I had a crush.
I had a dream.
I had a dream. Flynn Rider. Flynn is my biggest like Disney crush. I think growing up was Flynn Rider. Again, a type. A thief, slightly bad boy, not bad boy, but just like goes against the grain.
Younger though, when I was like younger, Peter Pan.
Oh my god, I loved Peter Pan. Listen.
I kind of remembered my boyfriend could pull off a Peter Pan.
Oh, he's for sure could. Specifically,
I can't think about it, but
do you remember? You could be Wendy.
It could be Wendy, yeah.
Yeah, you could be Wendy. Wendy Moore, Angela Darling. Period.
Okay.
But like Peter Pan. I remember. I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
We can talk about it after, bestie.
We can talk about it after. Let's just say it for you guys so that you guys don't feel left out. Basically, just like kind of like the mask thing earlier. Something else sparked from Peter Pan for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something sparked from all of these crushes probably for us.
Yeah. Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Specifically the live action Peter Pan that like came out I think like right around when we were like really little. I think it came out in like 06 or something. That Peter Pan. Yeah.
The one that was the most concerning was how much I liked the Beauty and the Beast movie. And then I was like, why do I like it? Honestly, Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, yeah.
Which
I don't
I
blame
did
you.
not know what that was when I was that young watching it, but it appealed to me in a strange way.
I was
I was
less
like,
of
oh, I like
a
that relationship.
her. I was less of a Beauty and the Beast girly. I liked Beauty and the Beast though. And Beauty and the Beast now has really weird memories to me, for me. And
Yeah.
you know why? Because of a in real life crush I had. It's just a whole thing. But
It was
that's
a character building
it
moment.
was character development. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. It was an
But
unskippable scene.
it was an unskippable cutscene. Sadly. Um, but neither here nor there. I wasn't a like a massive Beauty and the Beast girly. I think it was really like Flynn Rider for me, genuinely. I'm trying to think if there's any other. I'm trying to think if there's any other that I was like that one right there. And like I'm gonna get into my more like my whammon crushes as well. Right now I'm like on like okay, I have a
I said
very
a lot of
distinct
men.
type with
I said
men.
a lot of men.
Yeah.
Ooh, Johnny Test. That was when I was younger. For some
Really?
reason. Yeah.
Wow.
Some reason the annoying thing. I told you this one earlier. Flash from Jimmy Neutron, the bully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him. Ooh, I had a big thing for Batman. Still do. Still do, don't
Oh,
worry.
same girl.
I have like a big
Same.
thing for Batman. And then it kind of like dabbled off into like Robin breakaways. So like
Mm-hmm.
Nightwing.
Oh, Nightwing.
Nightwing's, excuse my language for this one. If you're a younger viewer, please click off for just a
Mm-hmm.
second or skip forward.
Mm-hmm.
Nightwing's always had an ass on him.
Oh, 100%. If you
I'm
watch
like,
the new, like the
what is
Harley
your routine?
Quinn show, they literally make a whole thing about how
Yeah.
he has an
No, I'm literally
ass.
sitting here. I'm like, what is your routine? Please. I
Mm-hmm.
need it. Give it to me. It is unfair at this
Mm-hmm.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Now, in
to
the
have
same
that look
realm,
like
I've also always had a crush on Harley Quinn. I love Harley Quinn.
I
Listen,
wanted to be Poison Ivy. I didn't have a crush on her. I wanted to be
I
her.
wanted
Take
to
her.
be Poison Ivy and I wanted to freaky deaky Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yep. No, but
It's
that's the
not my
thing.
fault.
Any Batman loved. Live action, cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. I was
I was
definitely, I was definitely more into like cartoon Batman shows, but I also like dabbled in the live action
I
shows.
love like the newest Batman. I know it gets a lot of critiques, but it's very emo,
It is
steampunk-esque.
so emo. Yeah,
Feeding the women gaze. It's
it
feeding the
is.
women's eye.
That's why a lot of people didn't like it because they didn't expect that. But if you go in
But
expecting
I
it,
love
it's
it.
great.
I'm obsessed
Yeah,
with it. I'm obsessed with
yeah.
it. It's like every fan fiction collectively put into one. And the cinematography was definitely for the woman's gaze.
I mean, of course, I have a crush on Catwoman.
I
There would be
mean,
something wrong with me
everyone,
if I didn't.
everyone does.
Anne Hathaway's Catwoman?
Girl.
I'm sorry. Respectfully, Anne Hathaway? Respectfully? When you get on that motorcycle? Oh.
I mean, I feel like a lot of Catwomen actresses, they always have to have the iconic zipping down the bodysuit. And all those scenes always are just like, wow. I want to try that one day. I don't know how it would go, but like, I want to try it.
Oh my god.
See what
Get
it feels
stuck on
like.
your titties.
My titty just like busted open.
Yeah. Breaks
Like
the zipper.
it doesn't even go slow. Like
Honestly,
slow.
better.
No.
Honestly, better. Better than the original. Okay.
I'm trying
I
to
had a
think
crush on Anne
anyone.
Hathaway for like a lot of my childhood. Anne Hathaway was one of my first like female like I realized it was a crush.
Mm.
Specifically like in like Ella Enchanted. Love
Okay.
her in Ella Enchanted.
Makes sense.
And then loved her as Catwoman. That was like me realizing it was a crush. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, oh, if this is
oh,
serious.
oh, this
Like,
is
oh,
serious.
okay.
This a. I want to be her best friend and like hold her hand and like braid her hair. It was like, oh, I want to do things. Which I've already said this before. Like, you're my type for women. Yeah. which period. Period.
Well, honestly, it's like I think for you, it's like the dark hair is like the dark feature, dark hair, angular.
Which I like on guys too. I really like
structures,
dark
yeah.
features. Yeah.
I think it's just like across the board, but we both end up with light-haired men, and we both like that type. Anyways,
Gabe's is like brunette. I guess it's lighter now because he's in the sun a lot. I'm so used to when he would never leave the house.
Yeah, he's more like a dirty brown blondie.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
See,
his
but when I
hair's
like
dark though.
Like dark hair, like I'm talking like black hair.
Which he has brown eyes, which I love brown eyes. I'm a sucker for brown eyes. I think it's because I have blue. And so I like brown eyes, and then like you have brown eyes, and so you like blue eyes. So because Gabriel likes blue eyes as well. But yeah, no.
It's so sad that my future kids, if I like with my boyfriend, they're not gonna have blue eyes. It's so sad.
They might. You never know.
Yeah, but brown eyes have like a stronger genetic. My genetics dominate.
Yeah.
I'm the alpha.
I'm the alpha. I'm the dom genetically.
Yeah.
I'm the genetic dom.
Exactly. On top.
Which
taking a turn. This is taking a turn. Anyways.
But yeah.
I
love Oh, Hex Girls, period. That one girl from Total Drama Island. Glenn?
Oh yeah.
Gwen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was younger, surprisingly older Ben 10.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could also see
Ben
what's his name? Teenage the best friend in Ben 10.
The one that Gwen kind of like.
Yes.
That drove the car. I don't remember his name. I don't know if you're talking about
that. Yeah, hold on. Ben.
We can put a picture up.
Yeah, Ben 10.
Does the name start with an R?
I keep thinking like Ryan, but I don't think it's Ryan. I don't think it's Ryan at all. I think it's like
an R,
Kevin.
Like, it's Kevin. Oh, okay.
Kevin. What a name, Kevin. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, no. Okay, so
another niche one was the animated series of Justice League, and it was Hawkeye.
Okay. Okay.
And then it was the guy who had the eagle wings, and he had like him and the girl, and they were both like Egyptian gods. I think his name was Hawkman. I think it was like Hawkeye the Archer.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Hawkman.
Put a picture on screen as well. I'll see all of these fresh because when I'm editing this, I'll have to like look up all of these, and I'm gonna be like really able to see the Venn diagram of types that go on here.
I remember I was foaming at the mouth when I was younger. And he had very little screen time because he's not like that big of a character in the Justice League. But then I also really liked Green Arrow. But then I also really liked Huntress. That was like my like, that's okay, fair. She kind of nice. She kind of cute. But yeah, I remember that. Also, again, Batman. Again, just like Batman. Superman, specifically animated Superman. But then when I got a little bit older and Henry Cavill Superman came out, over for me. Done for. Any Henry Cavill character had a crush on.
Oh, I had a huge crush on Deadpool growing up, and still do. Deadpool is one of my favorite superheroes, genuinely. Just recently saw the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Very good. I liked it. You need to see it still. It's very good. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I might watch it with my boyfriend when I'm up there with him.
Nice. Yeah. That'll be nice. But it was really good. I had a crush on Deadpool ever since I was really little. And then I finally watched like all the way through the Deadpool movies because I couldn't watch them when I was a child. I did watch them though when I was a child, but I didn't get all the jokes, and so I watched it again as like, a teen, and like got all the humor, and re-solidified my crush on Deadpool.
Yeah, see, me, like my type with men, even when I was younger, are more like the caring. I mean, Obi was my first big one, fatherly figure
Mm-hmm.
kind of vibe, very caring, nurturing. So yeah, Deadpool was like funny. Couldn't have a crush on him. Couldn't.
See, my type. My
Tried.
type.
Couldn't.
The thief vigilante. It's literally Flynn Rider, Teen
I
Sam
like
Drake,
Moon Rider because
Deadpool.
he's like caring towards Rapunzel, you know?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
the
so like I think
perfect
that's
mix.
why.
Which Deadpool is carrying
Mhm.
towards his girlfriend though,
True.
and I think that is what made me have like a crush on him.
Mhm.
Is
I forgot this
when
one. I'm so ashamed. Danny Phantom.
oh, no shame here. Yes, Danny.
Yeah. I
Yes, is
totally
that even a
forgot.
question? Genuinely, one of my first ever crushes was Danny Phantom. How did I
I
forget
think
him?
on Jack Frost, the white hair trend.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like either brunettes or like black hair, brunette, like that kind
You're a
of
Gojo
vibe,
girl.
or white hair. I'm
Yeah.
a Gojo girl. Yeah.
Mine's like dark hair or like white.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no pigment at
Yeah.
all. Um, yeah, there was that one. I'm trying to think if there's any more like heavy hitter ones that I just like off top of my head. Um, Brandon and Sky from the Winx Club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and then
Mhm.
Helia from the Winx Club. He's like soft spoken and like poetry guy with like the long
Yeah.
hair. Loved him. Um,
There.
Valtor again from the Winx Club.
Mhm.
Yeah, Valtor.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, had my heart in his clutches. Um, trying to think of anyone else.
I'm trying to remember my first like anime crush because I got into anime when I was Haku from Spirited Away was probably my first anime crush. I That was like one of the first like Japanese films I had ever watched.
My first ever anime that I ever watched and
Mm-hmm.
consumed was Zoids. Now, the main, I don't know his name. I'll look it up so I can send it to you because I won't be able to find him. He was the what is it? I think it's called they're called writers of the Zoid that is like a fox or like a wolf.
Okay.
He had like spiky hair and he was like really a bad boy. Loved him. My progression from Zoids was right into Diabolic Lovers. Please do not watch that anime if
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. And then after that was Vampire Knight, which that progression was a steep hill.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Subaru, white hair, loved him,
Mm-hmm.
and Diabolic Lovers. And then the eldest one loved him, and then basically everyone except the one that has a teddy bear didn't like him. He was annoying.
Mm.
But yeah, that was my young childhood
Yeah.
anime stuff. I'm trying to look at this.
My first like anime I watched, it was like an anime, was Say I Love You. And
Okay.
then Amnesia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was my first introduction to anime.
That's a pretty good progression, I would
Mm-hmm.
say, into anime. Okay. One that like really solidified my type of like older men. It's from Scooby-Doo, a movie. It's Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, and it's Ben Ravencroft.
Okay, hold
Look him
on.
up. Ben Ravencroft Scooby-Doo, and you'll see him. Um yeah, and his voice actor was Tim Curry, so like, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
very young, arguably. I was probably
Okay.
like six, five,
I
six,
could,
something like
yeah,
that.
not someone making him in in the Papa's Pizzeria style.
So
Someone made him in the Papa Pizzeria style. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Period. I I always had a crush on Velma. Can you have guessed? Could you have guessed? Could anyone have guessed that? That's crazy.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that's like
So
that's
out
so
of character
unique,
for me.
really. That's so unique.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that one for you.
Yeah. I was a Velma girly. Which, like, period. Who's gonna be the Velma to my Daphne?
There's so many people that are obsessed with Velma nowadays. Like the amount of
It's
like
crazy.
horny for her. I'm like, gosh.
Yeah, no. I'm like, poor Velma.
Wow.
Like, goddamn. But like her in the live action in the like that bodysuit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What?
I still have not gotten my boyfriend around to watching that one with me. I'm so mad.
He would love
To be
it.
fair, I'm going on in chronological order from like the first one to like,
Okay,
kind of like
that's fair.
Brown hair live action Fred had my heart.
I could see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he played in another movie. I forgot what it was. It was like, oh my gosh, what was it? It was some teeny bopper movie in like the early 2000s that came out. But he played in it, and I remember that one. It was like a princess story, something like that. It reminded me of like the Selena Gomez movie one, but it was like a different premise cast. It had a kind of similar name.
Yeah, there's like so many princess stories, like Cinderella stories,
There's like
that
million.
came out right when we like were kids. Like there was Selena Gomez, there was Hilary Duff's, there was like there were a bunch of them. Those were the main two that I watched, but I know there were more.
Just here, let me see if I can find it.
I was literally just thinking of the Hilary Duff Cinderella story. Because I was trying to think of other childhood crushes, and I was like, that was a movie I was obsessed with as a kid. Oh, I had a crush on Selena Gomez. Would you have guessed? Who would have thunk? Oh my god. Crazy.
I did too.
Yeah.
Picture this. That was the show. That was the movie.
Okay.
Picture this. It had a minute. There was a makeout scene, and I watched it when I was so young. I remember that had me in a chokehold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale. Okay. I think I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before. Oh, were you a Troy girl in High School Musical?
I never got a crush on him, no.
I never had a crush on them either. I had a slight crush on Gabriella.
I
Who would have thought?
The appeal of a Troy girl. But no, I never got into it.
Yeah, no.
I tried.
I was kind of like, oh, he's cute, I guess, but I never had a crush on him. Like, I acknowledged that he was cute. I had a crush on him in 17 again, though. I had a crush on Zac Efron in 17 again. I am sorry. Okay. I had a big crush on Zac Efron in 17 again. I also had a big crush on Chandler in Friends.
Okay.
Growing up.
Makes sense.
A really big crush on Chandler from Friends. And a crush on Phoebe and Rachel and Monica. The women.
I would say, okay, this was when I was 13. I started watching it. Criminal Minds, so it counts. Spencer Reed.
Of course. See, I didn't watch that as a kid, and so I can't count as a childhood crush, but 100%.
Yeah.
Another one I can't count as a childhood crush, but like definitively would have been a childhood obsession of mine if I would have seen them. Stiles Stilinski from Teen Wolf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien. Just Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really do have a type. I didn't think I did. And I'm like looking through everyone. And I'm like, there's a lot of consistency.
I kind of have across the board. I'm kind of like a little bit of everything. I kind of like.
Yeah. You definitely have like your big crushes have like consistency, but like you have more crushes, I feel like, on a widespread.
Yeah.
Which like
honestly, when I was a kid, like if I liked one thing about you, you would have been a crush.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't need like the whole package, just one thing, one item.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It
checks out. It does check out. It does check out.
Yep.
But I don't know if I can think of any more.
That was honestly like I've listed all of my main ones. I know there's got to be more though. I'm trying to think like video game crushes now because I know I have video game crushes because Catwoman in the Justice League video game, that I had a crush on her. But like Catwoman.
See, I didn't get video game crushes till I was a lot older.
Video
Besides,
game crushes, specifically like the Uncharted phase. That was like very much. Oh, Chloe Fraser. She's pretty hot from Uncharted. And then I never really had a crush on like Lara Croft. Weirdly enough, I feel like I would have, but I just never really did.
I wanted to be her more.
That's exactly it. Yeah. I wanted to be Lara Croft. I
wanted to be her.
Freaky deaky Lara Croft. Yeah, that's exactly what it was
for me too. A lot
of
different men I know would.
I think she's mainly male gaze. That's why.
What? Can you blame them? Like,
no,
at that point, it's literally served on a platter.
Yeah, 100%. Have you seen the spike boobs? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no. I get that. Listen, okay, this is a crush that I have had since I was a kid. That I still kind of have a little bit, just a little bit. And it's weird. It's not any one specific character. It's kind of like an actor, and I just like his portrayals on characters a lot. And so it made me kind of develop a crush for him. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I say the right name. Oh, well, of course him, but that's not who I was thinking of, but 100%. Yes. 100% have a crush on Loki since I was a child.
Yeah, see, I was low-key a Captain America girly.
Really? I've always been a low-key girly. I've always been Loki, Deadpool, and
I've been Captain America girly, Spider-Man. And then I was a Spider-Man girly.
Yeah.
And then I was a little bit of a Loki girly, but like more so Captain America. Something about him.
Okay. So this is I'm about to say something and I want you to say it
okay, open-minded. Okay? No judgment here. Okay.
Matthew Lillard, aka the actor for Shaggy.
Oh no, girl. Same.
But specifically when he was in like Scream in the 90s.
Yeah, same. Any of the Scream characters, Loki.
He played Afton in the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, and it was just like
same. Yeah, no, same.
Like man, but I do.
I like him. I've always liked him. In like the Scooby-Doo franchise, he was a little too goofy for me.
He was a little too goofy, but like
liked him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scream would do it. There was another movie I just watched. I'll send you the name of it. I forgot what it is. It's like a comedy, and he plays like an 80s teenage boy. In the comedy, it's like a comedy murder type thing. Liked him in that. I had a crush on him in that. But yeah, I mean, like, no, any of the ghost faces, any of them, I like. Pick the litter. Anyone you want.
Yeah,
would do.
No, I get it. Yeah, we have a big thing for voices as well.
Big thing for voices, masks.
Yeah. But my Matthew Lillard crush, I realized had been a crush for so long when I watched. He played Dungeons and Dragons with like a D&D like show on YouTube. I forget what the name of them are, but it was a really cool one shot, and he was just like so sweet. And like so nice, and like he was very physically affectionate with everyone, and like I've seen clips of him like meeting fans and being just like so kind, and like the fans crying and him like giving them a hug. He's so tall. Like it was just like thing after thing of like okay.
No, okay, because here's the thing, right? Like Matthew Lillard was like a crush from me from like day one when I was really younger, and I think it was because I was a huge Scooby-Doo girl. Like I loved the show
same.
Scooby-Doo.
I love Scooby-Doo.
that was kind of like my progression because I never really had a crush on any of them. But then like I always was like Shaggy's cute, even like the cartoons.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a full blown crush, but like I would,
It's like, oh,
you know?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple
Like,
shots
he's
that do
cute.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, now as I got older and then seeing him in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, girl, I backflipping, jumping off a wall. Again, another one that like isn't a childhood crush. Actually, no, it could be because the Hunger Games I did watch it when I was younger.
Oh.
Yeah, Short King. Listen.
Short King.
Listen.
Listen. He's so
was
hot.
He's so always been hot. He's always been hot.
Listen, I am so sorry.
Because I think I watched
Josh
the Hunger
Hutcherson?
Games movie when I was still young enough to count as a child crush. I think so.
So here's the thing. I actually had a crush on him when I was like a kid. I forgot about Josh Hutcherson. I love Josh Hutcherson. I had a crush on him in Bridge to Terabithia. I had a crush on him on Journey to the Center of the World or whatever it's called, Journey to the Center of the Earth. And then I saw him in Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I was like, and I saw him in Hunger Games, and I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I understand it. I understand it. Like, yes, could I look him in the eye? Absolutely.
I would be looking down.
But would.
There's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, Short King, he could climb me. I would not mind. He's also strong.
I think
he's like a, you know.
He's burly for He's pretty burly.
I don't discriminate with height, honestly. Like my fiance is a little shorter than me.
For me, I just like taller people. Then again, like
you're also.
I'm like 5 foot.
Yeah, so it's like if someone's the same height as you, it's a little like okay, well,
like
you gotta give your kids a chance.
Children are taller than me.
Yeah,
children are taller than me, so we can't be having that.
Season 1 of Once Upon a Time, Regina Mills.
Oh yeah.
Also Emma Swan though, like respectful.
Yeah. I forgot what movie it was or TV show, but there was a portrayal. It was an Alice in Wonderland spin-off story.
Okay.
And I think it was either the Cheshire Cat or Mad Hatter.
Is it Mad Hatter played by Bucky's actor?
I think so, yeah.
That was Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and he was trying to get back to his daughter in like the other universe or whatever. Yeah, no. I've been obsessed with
know why.
Haley Whipjack. She's a YouTuber. She's been doing like recaps of all the seasons of Once Upon a Time, and so I've been watching all of them. So like it's very fresh in my mind. Also, Hook.
Jack Sparrow. Sorry.
Jack Sparrow, 100%. Yeah, would freak. Hook in Once Upon a Time, I would also freak.
Yeah.
I love pirates. I'm sorry.
Me too.
To be a pirate wench. Oh, to be a pirate wench.
Literally any Johnny Depp character. Any of them.
Johnny Depp. He's just so hot. I'm sorry.
Even now, he's like 60s, 70s.
He's aging like fine. Fucking wine. So is Matthew Lillard. Oh,
like, honestly. Wow.
Yeah,
because that was my thing. Like, young Johnny Depp, I would over young Leonardo.
Oh, 100%. Young Leonardo had his moment. I get it. Like, he's cute.
I never watched Titanic fully, so I didn't gather it. Yeah,
that was me too.
Because Titanic made me so mad. I was like, you could have fit on that thing too.
Yeah.
You could have taken turns.
Yeah. Also, like I knew this. Before I say this, I knew this. I think it's really funny. When people don't know that like Jack and Rose in Titanic weren't real. Because they know that it's based on a true story. Because the Titanic is a true story. But they think that the Jack and Rose story is based on a true story. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that you thought that and that your world got crushed when you learned that was fake. But like, it's also kind of funny.
My thing was like, because I knew that when I watched it, because I was a lot older when I watched it.
Yeah,
it made me so mad because I'm like, why couldn't you fit? You can fit.
Oh, you could have fit.
There's so much space. You can fit.
Yeah.
And they just were like,
it was a massive door. It's like,
I'm
not gonna weigh it down that fucking
she's
much.
Not that big.
She's not
literally
she's so small. Yeah.
Like, You could have. God. And then
being like, no, we can't both fit. Triggering. I'm so sorry.
Like, am
I'm
I
so
that big? Am I
sorry.
bigger than a door? Like, is that what you're saying? Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so I never got into that one. But like, yeah, young Johnny Depp.
Oh my
Any
god,
movie.
100%.
Any movie, actually.
Oh, I was also an Iron Man girl.
I was not an Iron Man girl, but I
Robert
think
Downey Jr.
that was because by that point, when I started watching it, it was really solidified. My type was Spencer Reid, and that's like been my consistent type of like men I would date is Spencer Reid.
Period. As it should be. I love Spencer Reid.
Yeah.
That should be your standard.
He's like nerdy, tall, a little
awkward, but in the best way.
Yeah. Like awkward in a cute way.
Yeah, I love awkward in a cute way, guys. Oh my god, I love awkward in a cute way, guys. Adorkable guys. Andrew Garfield.
Yes.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man?
Yeah. Okay, I think that's why we both like Spider-Man is because like pretty much all Spider-Mans have been a little goofy.
I've been a little goofy, a little dorky. Because that's kind of Spider-Man. He's supposed to be like a little charismatic, but like very goofy and dorky. Not goofy as much as dorky, sometimes. But like, yeah, a little awkward. And like, it's like a whole thing of like when he gets his spider powers, he gets like more charismatic with time. But like, he starts off more dorky, and then he gets like a little bit like, he gets a little bit of riz.
His character, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. Tobey, I'm sorry, Tobey Maguire, but I did not have a childhood crush on your Spider-Man. I apologize.
Yeah, no, Andrew Garfield.
You just were a little too old for the role when I was a kid watching, at least. Okay.
I think it was just because like at that point I didn't like a mature face. Because obviously I was a kid.
Yeah, I was a child. Like, so I wanted a guy who looked like a teenager, you know? Which Andrew Garfield, period. He such a good Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man, also great. Another short king.
Oh my gosh, that dude. Hold on. I need to pull it up because I don't know his name. I just know his face because he does not age. This man does not age.
Who is it? I believe in you. Okay. Trying to think of as well.
Okay, there's a lot. Jacob Loughlin. He played Eris Jones in The Maze Runner. Thomas Brody had a crush on him too from The Maze Runner. And then Will Poulter, I think that's how you say his last name. Had a crush on him in The Maze Runner. I also had a crush on him in Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe. Huge crush on him too.
Crush on him as well.
Also, again, Chronicles of Narnia. What's his name? Prince Caspian.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Ben Barnes.
100%.
Yeah. Prince Caspian. Yep.
Dude, not me looking up the Maze Runner cast so I could see like visuals of who you were talking about. And then just seeing Dylan O'Brien again and just being like, oh.
Dylan O'Brien was played in that movie. He's so good.
Genuinely, he's so underrated, I feel like. Like, obviously, like, girls are obsessed with him. But I feel like he's underrated in the acting world. He's a very talented actor. And he's hot, you know?
It's a plus. It's a plus.
Dylan Rhodes O'Brien. Not me looking at his fucking wiki. I
think we covered most of them.
I think we covered pretty much everything. There was another one I was thinking of. I'm trying to remember that I don't.
What show? What show is it?
It was, I think, live action. I think it might have been a movie.
Okay.
It was a childhood movie. What was it? It was in like the Andrew Garfield world. Like that's what made me think of it.
Okay.
So like Adorkable is I think what it was. I'm trying to think of who they were. Oh god, hold on.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Early 2000.
Early 2000 movies.
Yeah. Like the popular one.
Was it like an action movie, romance, comedy?
I don't remember. And that's the crappiest part is like I don't remember. It might have been actually like a 90s movie that I just grew up watching actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Popular 90s movies. Oh, okay. This is one that I had a crush on. This is not the person I was thinking of, but this is at least another good one to add in. In Boy Meets World, the best friend. Hold on, what's the best friend's name?
Farkle.
No, the hot one.
Here's the thing. I loved Farkle. I was a Farkle girly. Again, goes back to my like
dorky.
Actually, no, that
Sean.
now that I'm thinking about it.
Sean.
Oh yeah, I liked him too. I liked Farkle better though. I think why was because him and Spencer Reed's character both acted the same because they both were autistic.
We love men with autism. We love men with autism.
Them. I think I loved both of them because they were so honest and smart, but like in the weirdest way.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like no, I get what you're saying, genuinely. And honestly, like
yeah.
What did Farkle look like? Hold on. Farkle Minkus. Show me Farkle. Farkle Minkus.
He's cute.
Boy Meets World or Girl Meets World? Girl Meets World is Farkle, right?
Girl Meets World.
Okay, I could see Farkle. I was thinking of who's their parent? Stuart? Yeah, I was thinking of Stuart.
Yeah.
Just like, no offense, Stuart, but like.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. You know, Farkle. No, I could see that. I could see Farkle from Girl Meets World. I was thinking of Sean from Boy Meets World.
Okay, yeah.
Which,
yeah, no, because I just kind of threw that in because I was like remembering. I was like, okay.
When he falls for Topanga a little bit, and he's like, "Listen, I know you're dating my best friend, but like my hair does this," and he like fluffs his hair, and he's like, "I know I'm broke, I don't have anything to my name, but my hair does this, and I'm in love with you." That was the moment I felt.
I loved him.
Yeah, no, 100%. Topanga was also adorable though. Yeah, no, I think that's everyone I could think of.
Nowadays, even like current, she's so hot.
I know.
She aged so well.
Fine wine.
Looks so well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's all of ours. Let us know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you have some of the same childhood crushes or if you have different ones, I would love to know.
Oh yeah.
Be a little nosy into your past history.
I think childhood crushes say a lot about a person. A lot about a person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah. Do you want to do the outro?
Sure. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to comment down below and subscribe, like the video, do all those fun things. If you're watching or listening rather on like Spotify or any sort of like podcasting platform, make sure to rate us 5 stars. Check out our Instagram and TikTok and everything at sheknowsit pod. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye.